In this video, I'm going to give you my review of the AVF Classic up to 65-inch glass TV stand, which I bought from Argos for exactly £100. So it comes with either chrome or black legs, the choice is yours. And I ordered it about 4 or 5 days ago online, and it arrived this morning, and now it's been set up and it looks just like this. So the television on top of the stand is exactly 65 inches and it is a very good fit, though it does overhang by roughly an inch on either end of the stand itself. So you can probably see about an inch over, and it doesn't matter whether you have the TV fully forward or pushed towards the back, it still overhangs the flat section by about an inch or so. So in terms of the description, it says it can handle a weight of up to 60 kilograms. It has 2 shelves. It has a cable tidy holes in the real panel, so you can put this panel on the back. So this is completely optional. This doesn't have to be attached if you don't want it there. And obviously there's a hole down here which you can thread some cables through, but again, because the entire back is exposed, I don't think you're going to hide many cables by doing that, but it's your choice. In terms of construction, does come flat packed. The sizes are, the height is 40 centimeters, the width is 140, and the depth is 45 centimeters. I did measure it and the depth is correct, the width is also correct, but the height is slightly smaller or shorter than the description itself. So it says 40 centimeters, but I did measure it with a tape measure, and let's give you a quick demonstration. So that's at the base, and centimeters are on the right hand side, and it's just under 39 centimeters. But because the feet are on a carpet, perhaps the carpet's being pushed down and it's maybe losing a little bit of height. So again, I think it's probably a little bit shorter than the actual description, but not by much. So just bear that in mind. In terms of the actual quality, so it's tempered glass. Top and bottom is about 1/4 inch in thickness, so it's very, very strong. It has 4 legs, 2 on the front, 2 on the back, so the back ones are slightly smaller, or thinner I should say, than the front ones. So there's a difference in thickness. So it looks pretty nice, and again the bottom feet are the same as the pillars itself. So let's get my tape measure again. So between the bottom and the top shelf, it's roughly 32 centimeters. So if you've got anything which is under 32 centimeters, it should fit on the bottom shelf, between that and the top shelf, of course. And the design itself, as you can see, it's got a flat edge and it then angles towards the back on both the top and the bottom shelf, which are exactly the same. So yeah, obviously it is a black color and it is going to attract a lot of dust and fingerprints if you do touch it, so you may need to clean it once or twice a week to keep it nice and clean and shiny, but other than that, shouldn't be a major issue. So yeah, it's a decent table. The construction seems pretty good, seems pretty solid. So in terms of putting it together, it's not too difficult, though I think you will need 2 people. So basically the top glass panel has to be laid down upside down on a carpet or a flat floor. And then you screw some rods into the top of the table. Then you put the legs over the top of these rods. Then you have to put the bottom panel on top of the rods, or thread them through the rods. And that's where you ideally need 2 people, unless you may scratch the glass because they are a little bit fiddly. But in terms of putting it together, it probably takes around 10 to 15 minutes. Once you've figured out the instructions, there's no specialized tools, maybe just a Phillips screwdriver for the back panel. But other than that, there's no special tools, just two people ideally, just to put the one panel on top of the other, and you should be good to go. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this table. I think it's not too bad for £100. Perhaps it could be a little bit cheaper, maybe £75–80, but overall, a decent table. And I definitely recommend it. So that's it. Thanks for watching.